everybody, welcome to Excel video 472. I'm Nate Moore. We're going to switch gears here, start a new subject. I'm going to talk about the business intelligence tools that are new with Excel 2013. I put this off a bit because there are a couple of catches, a couple of tricks to it. The big one is that you've got to have the right version of Excel 2013 for these tools to be activated. And we're going to talk more about versions and how to set all this up in future Excel videos. Today I just want to show you why to use it and some of the cool things that are available with the Excel 2013 tools. One of those tools is called PowerView. What PowerView will do is let you do what they call visualizations. And a visualization is something like this, where these are called tiles, where you can switch from one area of your map, if you will, to another. I've got different areas defined, and the map changes inside, and these numbers change here. But they don't change over here because this is part of what's called a tile and this is not. Again, don't get worked up about tiles and maps and all these kind of things. We're going to talk about how to do all this stuff later. We just want to talk about why. Stick around. There's cool things coming. That's the point of this video. One of the things you can do with a visualization is you can start with numbers. In a pivot table, no way in heaven you're going to start with numbers. You've always got to have data and then the numbers, the values are always inside. Not in a visualization. You can start with data. You can also use charts. If I just want to see the metro area for my diabetic patients, here are the providers in the metro area. No, I want to see university. You can use charts like it was a slicer. If you're familiar with pivot tables and slicers, you've been watching these videos, you can make a chart like a slicer, and as you see the data on the chart, you can also affect other charts with that chart. It's cool. I have diabetic data. I'm looking at my diabetic patients and my average overall compliance and meeting my objectives here to control diabetes. Now I'm trying to measure that against statin usage, and I've got little dots here to plot the different points of where we are comparing these two variables by provider. What you can do in a visualization is you can make these dots move over time with this timeline. Again, we'll talk about how in future Excel videos. It's just that it can be done. It's a visualization. It's called PowerView. It's new in Excel 2013. One last PowerView trick. Another thing you can do is drill down. If you've used pivot tables, you've seen me double-click drill down, and you can see the data behind a pivot table. When you drill down in a visualization, what you can do, if you want to see what's going on in Southeast, I can double-click here, and rather than drill down to data and a table like you would in a pivot table, you can drill down to a chart. And I can say, oh, there's Dr. Logan. Let's see what cities he's in. And I can double-click and drill down, and there's cities. I want to see zip codes, and you can double-click and drill down. And you can drill back up in charts. Interesting things you can do with visualizations in Excel 2013 and a tool called PowerView. Let me show you one more. This is what's called Power Map. Power Map will let you map even fancier than you will with the maps that were in PowerView. These maps you can do layers on. Let's take off the diabetes rates, and you can see this, and you can zoom in. Or you can put the diabetes rates back on. You can put layers on there and take layers off. You can do what they call scenes and do multiple scenes as part of what they'll call a tour. You can save this as an MP4 file, and then you can run it without even having Excel or Power Map, and you can put that as part of a presentation to show how geographic data has changed over time. Lots of interesting things you can do with Power Map. And again, don't get worked up about how to do it, just that it can be done, and there are future Excel videos coming. There's another tool out there called Power Query to get the data into Excel so you can play with it. And another tool called PowerPivot that came out in Excel 2010 and then has been tweaked and souped up and changed and improved to Excel 2013. Those are the four tools, PowerPivot, PowerView, Power Map, and Power Query, that we're going to talk about in the next series of Excel videos. And I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for watching.